According to White House spokesperson Marlin Fitzwater, President Reagan thinks
AIDS is a very serious health problem that should be addressed.
As reported April 1st, 1987, Fitzwater repeatedly refused to say where Reagan stands on AIDS education in schools, the question of abstinence versus the use of condoms, or universal AIDS testing.
Carlo Donat-Cattin, Italian Minister of Health, said recently,
AIDS is an illness that only strikes those who go looking for it.
They're at high risk for affraids as misdirected leadership increases. Incompetence takes over and hope for thousands fades. Now we need a cure for two diseases.
All the talk among heterosexuals makes it sound like straights are a little jealous of all the attention gays are getting and want in on the tragedy that only promiscuity can bring.
John Podoritz, editor, Insight magazine.
It's amazing how terrifying sex has become since the advent of AIDS. The idea of sex with a total stranger is about as enticing as a leap off a bridge.
Emily Prager, columnist, Penthouse magazine.
Boston University President John Silber called the Campus Safe Sex campaign
immoral, with no merit whatsoever. You don't say robbery is wrong, and then turn around and say, but we've got this handy-dandy burglary kit available if you want one.
They're at high risk for affraids. Are they trying to protect us or police us? Their guile is malignant to the lives that it invades. Now we need a cure for two diseases.
Reverend Jimmy Swaggart.
There is no such thing as homosexuality among children or in the animal kingdom. Homosexuality is the worst sin. He who defiles the temple of God, one's own body, him shall God destroy.
Father Peter Conley, Director of Communications, Archdiocese of Boston.
The gift of sex is intended to express the love of a husband and wife. And what today's society calls casual sex is not only tragically flawed, but life-threatening.
High risk for affraids. They've pulled out all the stops, including Jesus. For the superstitious, sorcery persuades. Now we need a cure for two diseases.
The Bavarian cabinet has issued an edict empowering the police to round up for examination anyone suspected of carrying the AIDS virus.
We want to ensure that isolation is used only as a last resort. We are aware that this is not a means for controlling the epidemic. It only applies to individuals. It's not significant in any broader sense.
Carl Smith, California Conference of Local Health Officers.
High risk for affraids. And while our freedom flutters in the breezes, those at risk for bigotry are coming out in spades.
Now we need a cure.
Now we need a cure.
Now we need a
cure.
For two diseases.